This is the Raise the Carter podcast. I am your host, Ramon Weatherall Sr., talking about parenting in the public eye. Don't be a celebrity, a sports star, or it's even worse, but putting a business online instead of picking up the phone, talking to your ex or your current person you with when people are together and they put their business online. That's even stupider to me. I'm doing this podcast because I seen this video. I was sent this video about Deion Sanders and his daughter leaving the University of Colorado's women's basketball team, entering the portal. And I saw the video, and I want you to see the video or hear the video if you haven't heard it or seen it, because it's a response. He went and did an interview, and his ex-wife made a response. Parenting in the public eye.
We know you have your favorites. We've all seen it throughout life.
Where's your door?
Sam went to get it.
Come on, man. What you doing? You need to meet this gentleman right here. How you doing, man? Good, man. Love watching you play.
Like, can you at least act like you support me?
Shalomai enters the transfer portal.
I'm the leader of the family, so I've been dictating where my kids go, not them dictating where I go.
If he is the one who thought about it. I'm proud of you, and I'm happy for you, and I will always be here supporting you because I'm a real mama. Don't make me say more than I have to say. Stop talking about being a present parent.
Wow. Let's dissect this for all the fathers out there who don't know I'm not in the family, but I don't know the backstory. I don't know how good a father he is or not or whatever. Okay. But my issue is, why are you doing this online? His daughter, his ex-wife, why y'all doing this online? He was asked the question and he gave his opinion. He said, I think the way she entered the portal was stupid. That was his opinion. This is what I want her to know as a daughter, because I have a daughter who's 30 years old. I have a stepdaughter who's 22 years old. She says, why don't you support me? You're weird. If he doesn't think what you're doing is right and doesn't think you did it the right way, he don't have to support that. Would you support him if he was doing something that was wrong? No, you would tell him, Dad, that's wrong. Why are you doing that? But he's supposed to support you and let you live your best life. Okay, you want to leave a school, you want to go to another school, fine. You could have had a school that really wanted you to come there and you were going to get more. You're going to a tough conference. The national champions are in your conference. LSU is in your conference. Your team that you're going to right now was middle of the road. You left the team that was like 4th or 5th in their conference, who had a better record, to go to this team. You're going to have to play South Carolina a couple times during the regular season. They're in your conference. This is the conference you went to. Okay? If any of them see this, I don't care. This is a father keeping it real. If she was that great of a basketball player, wouldn't some of us heard of that? We hear about her brother. Why we haven't heard anything about her as far as an athlete? You see more of her just online on Instagram than you see her highlights of being this great basketball player. So maybe you're not that good. And that's cool. Maybe he knows that as a father, because fathers, we do know what our children are good at. Maybe he just hasn't told you what he already knows. But he doesn't have to support a decision that he thinks is a bad one. And then for his ex-wife, parenting in public, you just couldn't wait to get on and say how bad a father he is. A bad, making it seem like he a bad person. If he that bad, why you don't drop his last name? You still running around here using his last name. Can't be that bad of a guy. We all know who your favorite is. Isn't, if you saying Shador is his favorite, ain't he your son too? Like, this is like some weird stuff that's going on. Now, I don't know, how he parents. None of us are perfect. But stop parenting in public. You trying to? We seen videos of you with your father. He wasn't a great guy then. Like, why are you doing this? You can't get his support. So now he's all this thing. He's weird, and you're letting your mother say he's not a good parent and all this. That's lame. You as her mother, you couldn't call him on the phone and say these things. You had to get online and say disparaging things about this man. And kind of like throw shade on your son. Like, we all know who your favorite is and all that. Ain't that your son? Like, that whole thing with the ex-wife and her whole, or is weird. Oh, I'll support you no matter what. You support her making a bad decision? I'm not gonna support you if you make a bad decision. I'm not disowning you. I'm not saying I don't love you, but this decision right here sucks. It's stupid. You got every right to make it, and I got every right to not like it. I don't have to support you. I think he knows a little something about the portal. He knows a little something about college sports and what goes on and what, I think he has a little, I mean, they made it alluded to the fact that it was his idea for, okay, if it's his idea, then why not have him help you find the right school for you? Maybe the school that's for you is a D1, but it's not it's not a top tier D1. But you're gonna go there, you're gonna get your chance to play. Why not have your father help you make this decision? You picked a school all the way across the country to get out underneath your father's shadow, your brother's shadow, so you could live your best life. Just say that. If she just said, I just wanted to be independent, I just wanted to do my own thing for once. Salute to you. Hope it all works out for you. But all this throwing shade on him and this parenting in public that people do is whack. It's lame, man. Because you could talk to this person that you had this child with, that at some point you had strong feelings for, that you were in love with. You was married to this man. But now you're making him look dusty. You're making him look like he's not a good father. When people say bad things about you, it says more about them than it does you. Because you could have picked up the phone and said everything you saying in public to them. Oh, I did that. Well, then leave it at that. And that is this episode of the Raising Carter podcast. Quit this parenting in public stuff. Okay, everything isn't meant for everybody to know. Keep it in house, especially when you got a high, a well-known and a powerful father like you do. Okay, everything he does might not be great, but you got two brothers, both of them going to the NFL. One of them is going to be a top 10 pick, maybe a number 1 pick. I think he's done all right for himself as a father. And if you like this episode and it brought you any value, check out the rest of our playlist right here with more episodes for you fathers, for you young men who just want some wisdom from a guy that you think knows a little something, that does know a little something. And I'm out of here. Peace.